Progress has been made in the disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration process that enables former combatants to be reintegrated into civilian life in accordance with the Pretoria Peace Agreement. Coordinator of the National Rehabilitation Commission, Tigrai Regional Branch, Colonel Chris Woldeslase announced that out of the 75,000 former fighters scheduled for integration under the first phase of the agreement, 48,000 ex-combatants have already been successfully reintegrated into their communities. He noticed the integration of the remaining ex-combatants to be completed by early September 2025.
Around 48,515 ex-combatants have been reintegrated into society until the end of June. These individuals include both active combatants and those demobilized at the regional level. This progress has been possible due to the cooperation of both signatory parties. The initial target was to demobilize 75,000 individuals, out of which 48,500 have been reintegrated so far. We expect the remaining 26 to 27,000 ex-combatants to be reintegrated by September 5, 2025. Priority will be given to people with disabilities and women, and our work is aligned with that.
The coordinator further reveals that the second phase of the DDR program is scheduled to begin in mid-September 2025.
በአዲስ ዓመት ሁለተኛ ዙር 100,000 ዲሞቢላይዝ ለማድረግ ፕሮግራም ይዘናል።
We are planning to demobilize 100,000 ex-combatants in the second phase.
The coordinator urges both the federal and interim administration in Tigray to demonstrate full commitment to the successful implementation of the DDR program.
ፕሮግራማችን እንዲሳካ ደግሞ እነዚህ የፌደራል መንግስትም የክልል መንግስትም ውል ፕሪቶሪያ ፈጻሚ አካላትም ቁርጠኝነታቸው ማሳየት አለባቸው፣ ደጋፊዎች መሆን አለባቸው።
For this plan to succeed, the federal government, interim administration in Tigray, and the signatories of the Pretoria Agreement must show strong commitment and support. So far, we haven't faced any major challenge from the government. A small amount of financial assistance is being provided to ex-combatants during the reintegration process.
The coordinator stresses on the urgent need to address the issue of displaced ex-combatants who are still living in temporary shelters, warning that failing to do so could undermine the second phase of the DDR process and burden their families.
IDP የሚገኙ ተመላሽ የሰራዊት አባላት ጋር ተያይዞ የተነሳው እኛ ለIDP እንዲገቡ አይደለም ፍላጎታችን።
Regarding ex-combatant internally displaced persons who are about to reintegrate, our request is not for them to return to IDP camps, as this would hinder the reintegration process. A large number of ex-combatants, especially those displaced from Western Tigray, have returned to the camps. They have exhausted the financial support provided for rent. This issue concerns the responsible bodies under the Pretoria Agreement. These institutions must fulfill their responsibilities. The federal and regional governments should work to ensure that these displaced ex-combatants are returned to their original homes.
It is important to note that the DDR process must go hand in hand with the withdrawal of non-ANDA forces from Tigray to ensure the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement.